super listener of our favorite station, Citizen FM 93.7. Good morning, it's 9th of November 2023. It's your time for us to review newspaper this morning. Coming to you live from Labour House here in Central Business District, Abuja. My name is Okikiola Kosim. You are welcome. Let's begin the review of the newspaper. We're starting with Punch newspaper. Old banknotes remain legal tender, says CBN. Every banknote remain legal tender and should not be rejected by anyone, the Central Bank of Nigeria has disclosed. This is as the Apex Bank directed all its branches across the country to continue to issue different denomination of the old and redesigned banknotes in adequate quantity to deposit money bank. You can get more of that story coming to you from Punch this morning. Spend $150 million Abuja loot on Niger Delta, activists tell President Tinubu. A Niger Delta rights activist, Ozobo Austin, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to appropriate the $150 million General Sani Abacha loot to boost critical infrastructure in the Niger Delta region, says the money is part of the Niger Delta oil fund being stolen by Abacha. Ozobo, in a statement on Wednesday, maintained that no region but the Niger Delta should benefit from the money, and it will amount to injustice for the Nigerian government not to appropriate the fund for the development of Niger Delta region. Get more of the detail of that news coming from Punch newspaper this morning. Afenifere insists on state police through federalism. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere has decried The rate of insecurity in some parts of the country as a result of the attack by some armed herdsmen on farmers. The group noted that the criminal activities of the bandits against farmers raised the need for the creation of state police to enhance proper security at the grassroots level. You can get more of that story coming to you from Punch this morning. FG Ogun Dangote constructing Shagamu Papalantoro Ilaro Road Abiodun. The governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, on Wednesday disclosed that construction work had commenced on the Shagam Papalantoro Ilaro Road under a public-private partnership arrangement between the state, the federal government, and Dangote Group. Abiodun who disclosed this at the inauguration of Abeokuta branch of Providence Bank, Okelewo said the dual carriageway, which will be made of concrete, presents a successful story of how PPP could be used for the good of the people. Get more of that story coming to you from Punch this morning. Senate summons gas marketing company MD over purchase agreement orders. The Senate has summoned the managing director of Nigerian Gas Marketing Company, Justin Ezeala, over gas sales purchase agreements, pricing with various companies, and non-compliance with due process of the auto compressed natural gas project with NIPCO gas. The Senate, through its Committee on Gas, requested on Wednesday the details of gas sale and purchase agreements with gas companies. Get details of this news coming to you from Punch newspaper this morning. 84 police commissioner, DCPs, ACPs deploy for Imopo spokesman. The Nigerian Police Force has said that 15 commissioner of police and 29 deputy commissioner of police and 40 assistant commissioner of police have been deployed to oversee this weekend governorship election in Imo State. This was as the police said, the Nigerian Labour Congress lacked the constitutional power to hold the poll. Get more details of this news coming to you from Punch newspaper this morning. PDP supporters protest judgment sacking Plateau lawmakers. Hundreds of Plateau youths, including women, on Wednesday protested in different locations in Jos, the state capital, over what they described as the conflicting tribunal and Court of Appeal judgment targeting at sacking state and national assembly members elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party in the state. Amidst the widespread protests, some hoodlums made an attempt to set the court Apex complex in Jos on fire. The plan was, however, thwarted by the police and other security agents deployed to the complex. Get the details of the news on Punch newspaper to this morning. Senate probes alleged admission racketeering, summon JAMB registrar. The Senate has launched an investigation into allegation of admission racketeering in university across the country following a motion by Senator Onyeka Nwombonyi Ebonyi North during Wednesday plenary. The Red Chamber further asked the committee to summon the Minister of Education, Tahiru Mamman, and the Registrar, Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, Professor Ishaq Oloyede. Get the details of the news coming to you from Punch newspaper this morning. Let's quickly move to the Nation newspaper this morning. Let's know what they have for us. Senate House agreement raise students loan to 10 billion. After harmonizing the 2.17 trillion naira 2023 supplementary budget, the Senate and the House of Representatives have raised the student loan appropriation to 10 billion naira. Both chambers dropped the controversial presidential yash, for which 5 billion naira was budgeted. Get the details of that news coming to you from The Nation this morning. Back to The Nation this morning. Let's quickly see what the Daily Trust have for us. Hike in cooking gas has caused untold hardship, chef. Cooking gas has become a major commodity in homes, although other options exist, but people still wholly rely on gas. Just recently, rumor has it that there is a scarcity of cooking gas in some parts of Nigeria, mainly Lagos and Kano, hence the hike in price. How are Nigerians coping? Get the details of that news coming to you from Daily Trust this morning. Don't allow INEC's lack of transparency deter you, article tells voters. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the last election, Atiku Abubakar, has called on voters in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo State not to be deterred by the performance of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, but to come out en masse for the Saturday polls. Get the details of that news coming to you from Daily Trust this morning. Judiciary determining election winners is abnormal, but they judge. A former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Olabode George, said yesterday that it was abnormal for the judiciary to continue to determine the winner of election. George, who decried The electoral woe suffered by his party in the 2023 election said the party should be restructured to regain its lost glory. Get more of that news coming to you from Daily Trust this morning. And on the business desk of Daily Trust this morning, Niger government NNPC signed greenfield hydroelectric power projects. The Niger State government has signed a memorandum of understanding (MOU) with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited (NNPCL) for the development of greenfield hydroelectric power project, mega solar park in institution and home solar system for 250,000 households out of 800,000 household projects in the states. The MOU, which was signed on Tuesday, focuses on industrialization, agriculture, solar development, and renewable energy. Get the full details of that news coming to you from Daily Trust this morning. Benin Republic not contesting ownership of Tongeji Island with Nigeria. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has insisted that Tongeji Island belongs to Nigeria, as the Republic of Benin is not contesting the ownership of the oil-rich enclave. Abiodun disclosed this when he received the flag officer commanding Western Naval Command of the Nigerian Navy, Rear Admiral Mustafa Bala Hassan, who paid him a courtesy visit in his office at Okemosan, Abeokuta. Get the details of that news coming to you from Daily Trust this morning. Let's quickly move to Pen Pushing newspaper. It's an online platform. Tinubu appoints 20 federal commissioner for National Population Commission. The Nigerian's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the appointment of 20 Nigerians to serve as the federal commissioner in the National Population Commission (NPC), while 9 of them currently serving were retained for a second term in office. Get the details of that news coming to you from Pen Pushing this morning. let's welcome our in-house analyst, Mr. Salman Salami. Is our in-house analyst and public affairs commentator. He's a seasoned journalist and a media consultant. Good morning, Mr. Salami.
Very good morning, Mr. Okiki, the able presenter.
Thank you. Mr. Salami, should we say it's a good news coming from CBN that all old notes and the redesigned notes are legal tender? What's your take on this?
Well, it is not only a good news. It is a cheering news and a beautiful gift for Christmas. Why did I say this? Nigerians will not forget in a hurry what we went through in those dark days or dark era of the Emefiele administration. Nigerians saw hell in the hand of the CBN governor and his courts. It was a better forgotten era. It is cheering to know that the new notes, the so-called new notes, that is if they are available anyway, and the old notes are legal tenders. Don't forget that it took the pronouncement from the Supreme Court to save Nigerians from the agony, from one of the saddest experiences and from the insensitivity of the past government. It was bad. Nigerians never had it that bad. Well, like we keep on saying that a new sheriff has come to town, and this man seems to have the milk of human kindness running in his veins. Don't forget that even when he was campaigning in Abuja, he said it, and it was clear, loud. That time it was audible even to the deaf that the president now, who was Ahmed Tinubu, said that, look, don't inflict more pains on our people. It was horrible. It is a better forgotten experience. Never again should Nigeria and Nigerians go through such a very harrowing experience.
Never again.
Thank God we have a listening president. A president who is sensitive to the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians.
Well, I am sure Nigerians will agree with you. Now, let's quickly see the call by Afenifere insisting on state police and true federalism. What is your take on this?
Well, it is neither here nor there. While I believe that the centralization of security apparatus is not particularly the best way to go, I am still a bit not forthcoming on that issue. Although it might seem plausible that having state police will curb the banditry, kidnapping, and the criminality that is pervasive now. But then, let us tread with caution. We cannot forget in a hurry too what politicians could do with state police. But let us study this very, very well and take the right path. But what is important is this: there is the need for security and Nigerians should be able to sleep with their eyes closed. If at the end of the day it seems plausible or it appears that it is the state police or having state police that will guarantee this, no objection.
But is there not something like that in place already, like Amotekun, Hezbollah, and the one that we have in Southeast? What effect has that brought to the security system in our states?
Well, there are variants of policing, and don't let us forget the fact that because they are closest to the people, or they are closer to the people, they know the people. And I have been saying it too, that there is no way you will bring somebody from Adamawa to come and police Ijayi in Ogun State. He doesn't know the people,
and he doesn't know the terrain.
Or there is no way you will bring Afolabi from Ijebu-Ode to go and police Maiduguri, Borno. He doesn't know the route. Do you know that these criminals, they are not ghosts?
Yes.
They live amongst us. Our people know them. And when you bring somebody who to a large extent understands the terrain and the people, chances are that, but this is not cast in iron. There are much more to be considered before embarking on it. I'm just talking generally. There is still the need to have a well thought out summit on that. Don't let us rush.
Okay. Now, is this a good news for the people of Ogun State? On Dangote constructing, and the federal government and Ogun State government constructing Shagamu Papalan Toro Road from the status at which it is to a standard one.
The Shagamu Papalanto and the Laro Road in Ogun State has been there for quite some time, and it became worrisome because it was not passable, and it was a major road. I think we should give kudos to Dangote Group, to the federal government, and to the state government. And it is even good that it is now a PP thing, private-public partnership arrangement, in such a manner that when they construct, perhaps they will toll it, and it will eventually revert to the government. But the important thing is this: our people will heave a sigh of relief. It is a good development. We are now beginning to see government in action, and this is good. We want more of this.
Okay, let's quickly move to Imo now, where 84 police commissioner, DCPs, ACPs will be deployed for that poll. Is this coming as a result of tension, or that's the norms?
Well, the case in Imo State, given what we have been reading, is a very, very sad and pathetic one. Ditto Kogi, and not so much so in Bayelsa. But we have been saying it, that election should not be a do or die affair. Election is just what it is. Giving people, the voters, the electorate, the opportunity to choose somebody or a person or candidate who will preside over their affairs. And this is in tandem with the meaning of democracy, that government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That is the meaning of sovereignty. Until when the people are free to elect candidates of their choice in a free, fair, credible, and transparent election, it is not until then that we can now say that we have a true democracy. Well, democracy is not a destination. It is a journey. We are on that journey, and we are faring well. May God help Nigeria to get it right.
Amen. Let's quickly move to Plateau, where PDP supporters are protesting against the judgment of the court sacking both Federal House of Representatives and the State House of Representatives member of the party. This their protest, is it right?
Yes. Every Nigerian, there is freedom of association. They have every right to protest. What I think they should not do is that they should not cross the line. Peaceful protest is acceptable anywhere and everywhere in the world. It is a democracy we are practicing. They have the right to protest, but while protesting, it must not get violent, and we should mind the kind of words we use. Don't let us desecrate our institutions. We have robust institutions. It is not perfect. It has never been perfect. It can never be perfect, because you cannot find any perfect thing on earth. Perfection belongs to God. Even at that, we should be striving to improve on a daily basis in such a way that we get close to perfection, and people will be satisfied that the state institutions are working and are working creditably well.
Okay, let's quickly see your reactions or opinion, or how would you analyze the statement of Atiku Abubakar on the election going on in Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi, saying that they should not allow the incompetence of the Independent National Electoral Commission to deter them. Is that a right statement from a elder statesman?
It is not. It can never be. It can never be a right statement. I have tremendous respect for Atiku Abubakar, the Turaki Adamawa, but in the past few days, I'm beginning to reevaluate, to review my position and my respect for him. As a father, I will continue to respect him. But then as a politician, I am disappointed.
Wow.
I'm very much disappointed with the statements coming out of who I hitherto respect a lot. You see, must we burn the house? Must we bring the roof down? Is Nigeria's destiny tied to Atiku's ambition? It can never be. Atiku should be grateful to God. He is a beneficiary of this entity called Nigeria. He has benefited from Nigeria. Nigeria has really treated him fine and well. If he doesn't know how to say Alhamdulillah, then I don't know the kind of person he is.
So that is it. Let's quickly take this one before we bring in our super citizen to join us on this program today. Body Judge calling that judiciary should not be the final determiner of electoral winner. What is your take?
I am very, very happy with the statement made by Olabode George. The people should have the right to elect the candidate of their choice. But the thing is this: INEC should do the right thing. If INEC conducts an election that is openly seen to be free, to be fair, to be transparent, and to be credible, chances are that right thinking and objective minded politicians will say, yes, I lost, and since I've lost this election, I will congratulate the winner. It is difficult, and it is not that unheard of. It is just uncommon in this part of the country, but we'll get there. The important thing is this: it is not necessarily the duty of the courts to declare winners of election. It's the duty of INEC. And if INEC has done its job very well, it should end there. It is an anomaly for the courts to determine who wins election. The people ordinarily and in a saner climb and ideally speaking should have the right to elect their leaders. But then, whoever is displeased with the outcome of the election can approach the court. It's a constitutional right that any person who is displeased with the outcome of an election should approach the court. It is civilization. That is the right way. That is how to go about it. And that is what obtains in very saner climb. And the courts should do justice.
Okay, it's time to bring our super listeners to join us on the newspaper review this morning. You can call us on 0903 2229 797 0818 2222 206 0818 2222 205. These are the line you can join us and make your contribution briefly so that other people can have opportunity to do the same. Mr. Salami, what do you see? What other review are you still analyzing?
Well, I think it is good to say something about the Abuja loot, the 150 million Abuja loot that
Niger Delta,
Osobo Austin, an activist said that the money should be spent.
Let's get to this caller, please. Hello, good morning, super listener and super citizen of Nigeria. Where are you calling us from?
Hello, good morning. My name is James. I'm calling from Abuja, precisely.
Please, can you make your contribution briefly?
Please, I want to talk about the election in Imo State. I don't know what is going on in Imo State. Does it mean that Imo State is the most dangerous place for that election?
I don't think so.
No, thanks what I'm saying. I can hear that the IG deploy almost how many commissioners and assistant commissioners to provide the election between to keep faith and Bayelsa State. Let's just put a little bit diversion to our neighboring state. So Ghana will conduct election. People will go to their general activities to get this without any quarrel, without any fight. Please, come on, peace back now. I don't think that we'll go to this match join to find out peace back. And we're talking about peace in Imo State. And he will not sit down to do what he needs to. Please,
okay.
Allow people to read. What is election? After election, you are still going to see your brother, you are still going to see your sister. Please, let's caution the people of Imo State. They should do the needful thing. Carry your vote will count. There will be no fight in Imo State. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Thank you very much. Mr. Salami.
Well, I think election should not be a do or die affair. It is not so. It is not acceptable. It should not be a do or die affair. And like we keep on saying that, let us borrow a leaf from what that statesman said, Waziri Ibrahim, that let us practice politics without bitterness.
Okay.
Politics without bitterness is the way to go. You want to serve. Since you want to serve the people, allow the people to determine whether they really want you to come and serve or not. If they allow you, fine. If they say no, it is still fine. You can serve, even without being in.
Okay.
Authority.
Let's take this caller. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling us from and your name, please?
It's Clement from Maraba.
I didn't get that.
Clement.
Oh, super citizen Clement. Good morning. Can you make your contribution quickly?
Thank you. I do Salam in the studio.
Good morning, sir.
Quickly. Yeah, you see, Salami, you are not far from the truth when you say that INEC should conduct an election that is free, fair, and credible. Let me tell you one thing.
As far as I'm concerned, I have never seen an INEC being compromised in a situation whereby politicians conduct themselves very well. I don't know whether I'm correct here.
We are listening. We are getting your point.
I've been a presiding officer. In 1980s, I remember vividly, me and my brother then that time, we conduct election. Even if we cannot conclude that day, we'll go home with our ballot box and everything. Tomorrow we'll come and continue. Then no politician will come and harass you. You will not even have feeling of whether somebody will attack you. Can that same thing happen today in Nigeria? See, as far as I'm concerned, irrespective of whatever INEC is trying to do, as far as politicians still continue the way they continue, I'm sorry to say, I don't think INEC is an angel. You understand? See, if politicians have already choose that, okay, let's play this thing in all fairness, just let's take it as a sportsmanship program. Good and fine, INEC is ready for everything. Whatever you do, INEC is to give you a result.
Okay.
It's not one to determine for you who is going to lead you.
Okay.
I don't know whether I'm correct here.
Okay.
And another thing again, let me tell you, in 2015, I want you to notice one thing, that it is God's good luck Jonathan on his own that tends to congratulate
President Muhammad Buhari.
If not, you saw what even the rancor that will have happened even when on the collation, when INEC was collating this thing, somebody was even trying to ferment trouble that day. Is he not a politician or an INEC?
Okay.
I think it is high time politicians should learn the real politics of Nigeria.
All right.
My point. Because without Nigerians, there will be no politicians.
Thank you very much, Mr. Clement. Mr. Salami, what do you have to say on Mr.
He has said it all, and he has said the truth, because the electoral umpire, INEC as electoral umpire, cannot on its own do the job. They need the cooperation of Nigerians. They need the cooperation of politicians. Without the cooperation of the politicians, INEC cannot perform any miracle. They are not magicians. They are not miracle workers. They need the cooperation of all Nigerians to deliver a free, fair, credible, and transparent election. Not until then. But INEC is trying. We should still give them kudos. There are more. There's need for improvement. We still have more to be. They have more to be done, and they should be up and doing. Let them raise the bar, and Nigerians will appreciate them. We still do appreciate them.
Okay, I think I'm still interested in getting your view on the 150 million Abacha loot that the Niger Deltans are actually say it belongs to them. They should be beneficiary.
That they should be the beneficiary. Okay. Yes. Well, everybody, you see, like Oliver Twist, we always ask for more. All Nigerians, we always ask for more. We thank God that we do not say we are marginalized again. We are almost every region is saying that we have been marginalized. That one has died. Yes, natural death. Well, there is nothing bad in angling for more. It is good. Let us just be doing it the way we are doing it, in a peaceful environment, in a peaceful manner, and the federal government is listening. But let us prioritize. If an area needs something that the other area has it already, then give it to them. But then I think be equitable and be just.
I know this is one of the area you will never support, which is forgery. We can see that Senate is probing the allegation of admission racketeering. Someone Jamb and others, and Minister of Education.
Well, I will hate to believe that such a thing will happen in Jamb, given the man who is there. Professor Ishaq Oloyede is somebody that we are all proud of. Nigerians are proud of this man. This man has done a lot of good things in such a way that he will not want a tar brush, a stain, to be on his cloth. I don't think so, and I pray not. racketeering in whatever form is unacceptable. And I very much believe that Professor Oloyede, being who he is, a God-fearing man, a very competent man, a patriot, a man who believes that public office is public trust that must not be abused or betrayed, will never be involved or be associated with ignominious thing like admission racketeering. He will not do it.
Okay.
Ditto the Honorable Minister of Education.
Okay, I just want to get your view. Just in 30 seconds. Tinubu appoint 20 federal commissioners for National Population Commission. Does that mean that we are going to have another population count census this year or this regime?
I don't know whether it will happen this year or not, but the signal is clear now. The coast is almost clear that we may very soon have another head count population census.
Okay. In rounding up, do we have any other things you want to review from your hand there?
There will always be a lot of things to review, but I just want to plead with our super listeners, citizen listeners, to keep the call coming. We are here because of you. We have no other job than to inform, educate, and entertain you. And we promise that will be objective. We will follow the ethos of journalistic practice. We will not disappoint you.
Yes, we will not disappoint you. That is where we will leave it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this program for today and the newspaper review. Join us tomorrow for another time. We want to thank all the super citizens and super listeners who have called in and those who have tried but could not make it. Join us tomorrow is another day. Okikiola Kosim is my name. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.